is a very, I would say, very great development and announcement at the juncture of global uncertainties when many countries are facing the headwinds and uncertainties. But India is a resilient economy. We are growing significantly, and our growth rate is highest among the major economies. So at this juncture, India's intent is to liberalize more and more so that our economy is globally integrated and we are moving ahead with more and more advantage of the global opportunities. So government has undertaken this step to liberalize the policy regime, to liberalize the processes of FDI, and our attitude and our intent and our thought is all very liberalized since the last many decades, since 1991, and we took a second set of reforms in 2014 with the start of Make in India, thereafter ease of doing business and Atmanirbhar Bharat PLI scheme. So plethora of reforms during the last 10, 11 years, which have contributed significantly in the resilience of India, and India has become really a great growth story. And now we are the fourth largest economy in the world economic system, and we are moving ahead to become third largest economy by 2028 with the size of more than $5 trillion. So at this juncture, this is a great step that India has eased FDI norms for China and other land boarding countries, allowing investment with up to 10% beneficial ownership under the automatic route. This is, I would say, a great step in the trajectory of liberalization. So this amendment, I believe, has been made under the Press Note 3 of 2020, which was originally introduced during COVID-19 to prevent the opportunistic takeover of Indian companies because of the spread of pandemic. Now, the investments with up to 10% non-controlling beneficial ownership from land border countries will not require any prior approval, but must comply with the sectoral caps and entry route conditions. That is the norm actually for investments in India. So now investor will still need to report details of the investment to DPIIT, ensuring transparency and regulatory oversight also. So overall, this is a great development, and I would say this is another landmark in the trajectory of liberalization and India's intent for becoming Viksit Bharat by 2047. These are our pillars of growth, like technological developments, innovation, manufacturing, and our developments in the biotechnology. All these are the major pillars of our trajectory towards Viksit Bharat. So that's why government focus is more and more on the technological advancement to invite the technology and to infuse technology in our manufacturing sector, so that our manufacturing processes are becoming more and more strong, and the share of manufacturing is also increasing in GDP, which is currently at around 16-17%. So our objective is to make it 25% in the next few years, probably by somewhere between 2030 to 2035. China is our great trade partner, but the Chinese investment in India are not that much significant, only 0.32% during the last many years of our total investments. So a lot of scope is there to invite the Chinese investment and to make our manufacturing sector more technologically advanced and to become more and more robust in the global competitiveness and to participate more in the merchandise export trajectory. India always create a great balance between the national security and for the level playing field for our manufacturers, our trade and industry, our MSMEs. So all these aspects are kept in mind always for the any policy movement. So that's why government has considered the policy or the sectoral caps for this liberalized regime of 10%.